So that's their
Remember, you represent House
Iron
Forrester.
from Ice is
Your actions at the wall
their
will
house
reflect
motto,
the
huh?
honor and dignity of the house. I'll be strong.
Cool.
I know you will.
Yeah. I like it.
Garrett, wait!
Clean up them spider webs, boy.
Am I gonna have to choose one person to get out of here? What?
That seems to be the case, doesn't it?
I'm gonna click to see what's working with all of them at the same time. Oh, what's that up there?
Yeah.
Could be like free one to free the other, and then blah blah blah.
Could be.
Can I Spider-Man up here?
Oh, part 3 already? Damn.
Part 3 what?
Part 3 from chapter 1.
I couldn't find
Are
him.
you already sharing?
Yeah.
He hides too well. And if he was smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
YouTube gaming?
Ryan, look who we've found.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Looks like he's on YouTube
don't
gaming
like
and your
worried you were
video
gone.
was on the front
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here.
of my thing.
And I'm going anywhere.
I wish
What can I do? What can I do? Oh,
And Asher.
can I use a spider web here?
Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
I don't know what he did to get sent away like that.
He let me ride one of his pigs once. It was fun.
He'll be fine. Garrett is smart.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
Where the fuck did I put my
He
phone?
calls you a milksoap.
Damn it.
Sir Royland forgets himself. After all, you were the lord of the house.
He doesn't know me or what I'm capable of.
What does milksoap mean?
I don't know. I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick,
They gave me,
Asher.
they gave me food.
We'd all be out
I
here
can't
for
just eat it.
hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. Then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training. He never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything.
What if I don't do it?
Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are.
Gotta go feed that fat
I
woman
know a
who's
lord
probably
has
not
many
gonna be any help to me.
responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I may have to change.
I'd rather have my brother than a lord.
I mean, the rat
I'll
could
have
just
to
keep
have both,
eating
I'm
little
afraid.
mole man.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So
That's
I
it.
can
Oh,
have
you don't
all
want
the
me?
sweets I want.
If only it were that simple.
I feel like
It would be
it's
nice
none
if
of them
someone
want
did
me.
what I wanted for once. But Ethan will be a good lord. A proper lord. The lord of a noble house can do a great many things.
Nice. You're the right.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
Hello there, rat.
What's the matter?
Oh,
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the
Chair.
Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We
No,
really
going in.
must go.
It's your decision. You are the lord.
Oh!
I would command Ethan to stay. With his family. Lord Whitehill is a real old man anyways.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
See what? It's at the top here.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in the lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I
What's
told
going
him.
on?
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Okay.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Can't reach that.
Lord Ethan, is it?
Use a
My
chair.
condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house.
Thank you, Lord Whitehill.
Gold.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oath-breakers.
Aye! And look where that got him. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Fetch Lord Whitehill some bread and salt. It was an
Why,
oversight, Lord Whitehill.
something
I promise
to
it won't
say.
happen again.
Not likely. You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
So I need
Aye.
mushrooms.
And we've been his
fly.
bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Lord Ethan.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
What the fuck's this guy?
Your man, the squire. We were marquis, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no
I
reason.
don't know what to
Hear
do.
that? Attacked for no reason.
Get the gold coin with the chair.
Garrett was only defending himself.
Don't know what to
Then
do
you
with the
admit
gold coin.
it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the Lord of this house.
He was defending his family as any man would. But your men...
Us pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
We haven't seen him. He was never here.
You little liar. I will find him. By the gods, you better hope I do, because if I don't, I'm holding you responsible. And you'll answer for what he's done. I'm not leaving until I have my justice.
Hello?
Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Gold coin?
Lady Forrester.
You bellow
This
like
looks
a
like Lady
wounded
Stark,
boar,
too.
Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house. But Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
You're a craven, Lord Whitehill.
Fucking mean mug me through the door.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son.
I just saw it.
But you need to be brave still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once. Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
I don't know what to do.
Why am I playing with all these characters?
It's very Game of Thrones, man.
That's true.
Ethan made this for me.
The squire, the Lord Forrester, the young lord. And she's a Forrester too, right?
Is she? I didn't see who she was.
Marjorie to give this to me.
Lady
I want to
Marjorie.
belong to Lady Elena.
I think she's a
Ashes sent me
Forrester.
this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
We're all gassy.
There's that mustard gas, man.
Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you,
Alright,
and I look forward to the day you can.
I can cover its mouth with sticky.
Bad rat, bad rat!
Wonders made by man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday. King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
It troubles me to even ask this of you. But you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally. Especially now when your family so
Oh, I'm playing
desperately
as
needs our
Mira,
help.
right? Yeah, okay.
Mira? Why does that sound familiar?
I don't
Like,
know.
in
They
the
said,
show familiar.
oh, Marine maybe?
No.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Pardon, milady, but
This guy's
you
got
all
like
right?
a sad ass face.
If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
It's private. I'd rather not say.
Of course, milady. I didn't mean to pry.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong.
Every day goes
But
by,
it
everyone
seems
gets
like you
weaker.
I know.
It's widely known that I work for Lady Marjorie.
Dragon!
I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the royal sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Queen
Cersei?
Cersei.
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely an argument.
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. But I thought you ought to know. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
Marjorie!
Why?
Lady Marjorie,
Get your sexy ass
you're
in
early.
here.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
She is a little hottie.
I was watching.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden,
I was
I
watching
thought
their
of you more
audition
as a friend
tapes.
than as my handmaiden. A dear friend.
Marjorie's was
Thank you, my
like,
lady.
And you know how I feel
even
about
as you were
what's
watching her
happened to your
audition tape,
family.
you could see her as
I
Marjorie.
feel your pain as if it were my own.
Like, you know,
What
she
you've
had that
suffered
face.
is beyond imagining. And your
Oh,
poor
nice.
family as well.
I need your
I want
help,
to see
my
her.
lady.
I think I haven't seen
Of
her
course.
audition
I will
tape.
help you
I
in
saw a few
any
of
way
them.
I can. But there's another matter we must attend to first. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the royal sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear. See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Kingsguard. I like
You'll
seeing
be
their
fine.
armor. It
I
always
know
reminds
you
me
will.
of
You may feel one thing,
what's that
but
guy's
you must
name?
say another.
Big dude. The Mountain.
Yeah.
Good luck.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Just to have that spider web.
Yeah.
You could use that at the top floor.
You can do this.
Oh. I know what for.
Tyrion!
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely?
You get all excited
Lord
seeing
Tyrion.
people from the show. Like this is like almost behind the scenes kind of
With your
stuff for the show.
permission,
Yeah.
Other people
allow
haven't
me
seen
to
this.
introduce Lady Laura of House Forrester.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
Their voices sound
Is her
pretty,
family loyal to the king?
like, original.
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
Not original, but like
He's not
actual
here, is he?
voices.
She is.
Joffrey is the one.
Yeah, it is
Your
them.
Grace.
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
They were the wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Perhaps too clever for her own good.
The girl did name Joffrey as the one true king.
Goblin letter.
Is your
Short
house willing
weed.
to swear fealty to your new liege lord?
I need a
Roose Bolton?
fly.
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father.
Damn it.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
To our mutual benefit, Your Grace.
And at the pleasure of your king. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question.
Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Oh, man.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging.
Fuck you, Cersei.
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Playing your mind games with me.
Of course, Your Grace.
I'm gonna go with the metal eating stick.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man.
North is honorable.
I have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Forgive me for saying it, but the Boltons have no honor.
Roose Bolton has many unique qualities. Honor is not one of them. That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood
What's that
to another
ringing
house.
noise?
It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester.
My game and your game and our recording kind of makes
favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei.
Maybe.
Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
I'm sorry, Lord Tyrion, but it's a risk I cannot afford.
I admire your discretion. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers for the uninitiated.
That's such a Game of Thrones line. He said the King's Landing could be a viper's nest for the uninitiated.
Yeah. It's a good way to describe it.
How was it?
Trying to catch some flies.
Looking at you as though you're nothing.
I'm trying to
A little intimidating.
Karate Kid them.
Very well.
Yeah, tried it too.
Cersei is known for being rather...
You got the metal sticks too?
But at least it's
Yeah.
over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the
I thought you would
entire
have
day
gone with
working on
the
seating
torsion to
arrangements
heal
for
the
the wedding.
pregnant woman.
Of course, you and I seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jamie, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well. Which is more than you can say for his mother.
I don't want to be queen, no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen? You northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
I don't know what to do.
Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match!
I thought they were going to be the sharp weapon that the girl was going to use.
What are you doing?
Yes. I'm glad I wasn't the only one that thought that.
Well?
We're sorry, my lady. We were just having fun.
And gotta find the gold coin maybe or
This
something?
is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen. Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice
I think you have
but
to
to love you.
go to sleep and eat some meat. Get stronger.
Do you agree?
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Just got them Lady Marjorie lips.
Duckface.
Yeah.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her. Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Oh shit, I should not done it.
What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
She died.
That is no small request.
Who did?
Especially now.
I know,
Oh.
and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise, but my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene.
Man.
Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it.
Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
It is that dire, my lady. I fear for my family's safety.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
This is getting turning into a sticky situation here.
Alright, I need to pause this.
Take a break.
Yeah, so.
Seven hells.
Keep broadcasting. I'm gonna watch. Go lay down for a while, just watch stuff. And let's see, I got about an hour, no, 45 minutes left of my download.
Let's play a little game, shall we?
Take a nap.
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies
Take a
as
nap.
a coat?
Yeah, I will. I'll be back later.
Alright.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh. Listen. There. Hear that? I know I heard something. Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Bloody hell.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What do they call my father?
Lord Greater the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
I want to be like that, like my father.
Your father was well regarded by nearly everyone. It took years, if not decades, to earn. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others. The Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move! Summon the Lord! We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Maester.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy, go!
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it.
Then you admit to the crime, in front of all gathered here.
I am only what this house made me. You cannot expect a man to live on loyalty alone.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
We can send him to the wall.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief. If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
I, Ethan of House Forrester, Lord of Ironrath, name you a thief. The price for your crime is 3 of your fingers.
No, please, my lord! My lord, please! Please, no!
My lord, normally it is the Lord's duty to carry out the sentence. But I am willing to carry it out.
I will carry out the sentence.
This is injustice, my lord!
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course. You can weigh on any lord.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I'll make the right choice as Sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.